crochet tutorial just for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make this choker. Look at me trying to be trendy or something. So I found this pattern on Pinterest. Link is in the description box of this video, so feel free to check that out. It is written in US terminology. I kind of switch between the two during the thing. I do state which one as I'm saying it. But it actually uses crochet cotton, and I have plenitude of this. So I thought I'd make myself a cheeky little choker and attempt to be hip with the kids, because chokers are trendy. I'm not hip with the kids at all. Who am I trying to fool? Anyway, this is a super easy tutorial. It didn't take me too long to make, except for the fact I had a half-an-hour phone conversation in the middle with my dad, so I kind of eked things out quite a lot. I'd say it took about half an hour in total to do the whole thing, which isn't too shabby at all. Obviously, minus the phone call. But yes, you didn't click on this video to watch me waffle on. Let's just get on with the tutorial, shall we? So to make this choker, I am going to be using my 2mm crochet hook, which has been well loved and is falling apart slightly, but still does the job. You're going to need some crochet cotton in the color of your choice. I'm picking black because it's classic. You're going to need some kind of clasp, a couple of jump rings, and then a larger jump ring, but that bit's optional. So, the instructions say, before you start, string a lobster clasp on followed by a jump ring, but I'm just going to string 2 jump rings on to my thread before I start. And if I haven't said it already, and I probably have, the link is in the description box to where I got this pattern from, because it's a really cute pattern and I just want to share with you how to make it. So let's unwind some of this thread. Okie dokie, so I have my 2 jump rings thread onto there, and then I'm just going to make a slip knot like you always do at the beginning of a crochet project, and I'm going to chain 72 stitches, which is a lot. So to chain, you bring the thread over your hook like so, and then you just catch it and pull it through. So bring the thread over, pull it through, and you're going to do that 72 times. So I have chained 72 stitches. I don't know if that's going to be long enough to go around my neck, but we're gonna roll with it. And so then in the second chain from the hook, we are going to start to do our UK double crochet, which is a US single crochet. So we're going to skip that first chain here, and we're going to go into the second chain. So into that chain, and insert your hook, yarn over the hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through both of those loops. And you're going to do that 71 times. It's the problem of working with crochet cotton. Everything's very small, but worth it. Okay, so I have done my 71 UK double crochet, US single crochet, and I realised black was a terrible colour to use for this, but I wanted something I'd wear, so I went with black. So now we're going to chain 2, and I'm going to take one of my jump rings and slide it down. Come on, slide down. So the first chain 1, we're just going to do a regular chain 1. The second chain 1, we are going to incorporate the jump ring. So slide it down to the base of your hook, then yarn over and pull through, and oh look, you've caught the jump ring. Very nice. Then we're going to turn it, and then it says to do a UK treble, which is a US double crochet, into the very same stitch. So pop your thread over your hook, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So then in the next one, we are going to skip the very next stitch, and we're going to go into the stitch after that. So skip one, go into the next one. So we're going to do a treble, which is a US double crochet. we are going to chain 1 and then do another treble into the very same stitch. And you get this little V shape. And then you are going to skip 2 stitches. So 1, 2, go into the next one. Doing a treble. Chain 1 and back into the very same stitch with another treble. 1, 2. Treble, chain 1, treble. One, 2. And you're just going to keep repeating this all the way along until you get to the other side. And then I'll show you what to do when you get to the last stitch. But you should be getting some kind of zigzaggy pattern like this. Okay, so we now have 2 stitches left and I've done the rest of it and it looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy. And then what we're going to do is you are going to skip 1. So I had 3 stitches left. I did the usual thing in that one. We're going to skip 1 and then in the final one we are going to do 2 trebles into the same stitch. And I always find it tricky to get my hook into the last stitch, but just bear with me. Bear with me. There we go. So I've skipped 1 instead of 2 like we did for the rest of the row. And I'm just going to do 2 trebles, which is 2 US double crochets into the very same stitch. And then into the second double crochet, or second treble, I suppose I should say, because I'm reading the pattern, you are going to work your second jump ring. So bring that up, whack in a yarn over, and this is kind of how you do bead crochet as well, not that it's something that I have done a lot of. So yeah, you've got your jump rings attached. And we'll come back to those later. So you turn your work. Oh, I'm going to do a chain 1 and turn because I find it easier. And then in each of these stitches, you are going to do your UK double crochet, which is a US single crochet, for a total of 71 stitches. And that means even going into the chain 1 between your 2 trebles, which can be a little challenging, but will so be worth it. So you're going to go across doing 71 US single crochets or UK double crochets until you get all the way to the other side. So I have done my double crochets all along the top. Now I'm ready to finish off the end, so let me grab my scissors, which aren't here, and there was me thinking I was so organised. So grab my scissors, snip off some excess, my teeny tiny scissors, and then bring the thread over, pull through that loop. Sorry for any background noise. It is my upstairs neighbour. Apparently they're always doing building work, but that's fine. So now I'm just going to weave in my ends and then I will be back to show you how to finish this off. So this is the choker I have been left with. What you could do if you didn't want to add jump rings and such is you could just chain on either side and then tie it. That would also work. But I have done a little bit of maths and this is not going to fit around my neck, obviously, because it's super short. So my neck is apparently 14.5 inches round, which sounds incredibly large, which is 37 centimeters. Like, that's huge. Maybe I just don't know how big necks are, but seriously. that is not something to be scoffed at. Oh no, I lied, exactly 14 inches. What's that? 35 and a bit. So how I did that is I just took some yarn that I haven't put away from Thursday's tutorial and measured that around my neck and then measured that out. So this is 9 inches. I don't know why I'm working in inches. It's the bigger number on the tape measure. So this is 9 inches. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches more, which means I have grabbed some chain, some jewelry chain that I have laying around because I make jewelry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 pieces of chain that are 2 inches long. So that's one piece. And then the next piece. And move the rest out the way. I'm going to grab my jewelry making pliers and my choker. Then I'm going to take one of the jump rings that I attached. I'm going to twist that open with my 2 pairs of pliers because it keeps everything nice and circular. I'm going to pop that chain on and twist it back closed. And then I need to see if it's the right way or the wrong way. So that's the right way around. So I need to add my clasp on this side. So grab another 4mm jump ring. Twist it open. Pop the other end of the chain on. Pop the other end, or pop the clasp on. If you're left-handed, you might want to do this the other way around. It's whatever hand you feel more comfortable attaching necklaces. Fun fact. And then we're going to do the same with the other end, but instead of adding a clasp, we are going to add a jump ring. So grab your chain, pop it on, twist it closed. And then grab your larger jump ring, pop it through the other side. Which is apparently easier said than done. There we go. Twist it back closed, and then that should be easy to fasten. And your choker is done. So now you know just how easy it is to make one of these of your very own. Not difficult at all, and I really like it. Now I just need to see if I'm brave enough to wear it when I go out somewhere. We'll see, shall we? I think if I were to make this again, I would chain more, just because I didn't realise how big my neck was. But if you have a smaller neck, then this will be fine. I don't think it looks too bad with the chain at the back, but it kind of is just, this choker goes just over halfway around my neck, and then the rest of it's chain. So I think I could do with it being a bit longer, but that's for if I make it again. If you did enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really helps me out and helps get my videos out there, which is kind of what I need. But you know, you do whatever. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, wonderful stuff. Also feel free to leave me a comment in the description box below. Just tell me about your week, what you've been up to, whether you're planning on making one of these or whatnot. Also, I would love it if you wanted to join the party train that is the Corner of Craft. I haven't done this in a while. I used to do that at the beginning, I used to do that at the end of all of my videos. But yes, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post a new craft tutorial here in the Corner of Craft every Sunday. And then the Thursdays, between those Sundays, I post other videos. Every other Thursday you have a crochet and knitting podcast. And then the Thursdays in between, I show you how to do random stuff or just make a random video. Basically whatever I feel like doing. So yes, don't forget to hit subscribe to have my videos show up in your subscription feed. That way you don't miss out on any of them. As I said in the intro and at the beginning of the tutorial, link to the pattern can be found in the description box of this video, as well as all of my social media information. So if you'd like to share any of your recreations of my tutorials, I'd love to see a picture of it. So feel free to tag me on Instagram or just use the hashtag #thecornerofcraft and I will be able to find them with ease there. But yes, I think that's everything I have to say. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I shall see you very soon in Thursday's podcast. Bye.